So welcome to the hands-on session today. So yesterday we talked about the basics where we started with the platform fundamentals, and today in this session we'll be looking at the basic
Mm.
homepage, how we can enhance the homepage of this, and what are the different themes are here. We can understand that today. Okay. So how do you customize or whatever you are seeing here? You can see there is a this image you have changed or someone else changed. You have
Which
the image
this
which you
one?
are seeing here in this one, because it was something else yesterday, right, which we have seen.
Yeah. Yes.
You have changed it. Okay.
I think initially, I think I did. I just saw
Okay.
something. Yeah, but
Okay. Good. Okay, so at least you know that it's a very simple thing, but yeah, so that is something we have you already tried it, that is good. Okay, so now today we are going to what we are going to see. So now you got the difference. Actually, this is the latest home page, and we are
one
also yesterday we have
second.
seen how does it look like the old one. Okay, earlier we have these are
One
purely
second.
theory based. Yeah,
1 second.
yeah,
Sorry.
sure.
My. I just want to log off this one. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Track number 16, scroll down. Track 16 resources is written there. Track 16.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, resources there. And it was there are last two part, homepage admin and people profile. Can you click that homepage admin? Okay. So here, okay, I think this download option is not coming. The only thing I think you can view only. Okay. But anyway, I will be giving that option to download as well. Otherwise, you can also get it. Okay, from
Mm.
help.sap.com. Okay, these two things we'll be focusing this week: homepage admin and people profile, which are very important one. People profile is more important one. Okay, so now coming here after doing this, okay, so there is an assignment here in hackathon. Can you just scroll down further? Hackathon 2023. Okay, so here there is two assignment: assignment 01, assignment 02. Can you click that assignment 01? Okay, so yeah, so here what is the option here? This is not a means this is a different kind of assignment. So while we will be doing your assignment, so you will be there is no straightforward questions here. Rather, if you are facing any issues while going through the implementation guide of homepage admin, you can write it down here. Okay. Or if you want to share your some learning or any key learning. Okay, suppose you have studied I mean 5 or 6 new features. What are the 5 or 6 points you have noted it down? You can just update it and make a note of it. And if you scroll down here in assignment 01, what else is there? Can you scroll down? Yeah. So then you have to submit it. Okay. Submit
Submit.
the
Yeah.
once you're ready. Once you submit, you can also upload file also. Okay. If you have any, if you want to do not to write here, rather you want to upload a document, you can also do that. In a Word document, you can write all of your learning and you can submit it. This is something I need that you have really practiced whatever in the system. Okay. And in the comment section, you can always write whatever, and that will be visible to me only. Okay. Because it's an individual assignment. Okay. So you can see
Mm.
add a new comment and start a private conversation with your instructor here. So whatever comment you're adding here, that will only I can see it if any questions and all, right? Similarly, same goes with your assignment number 02. Can you go to the second assignment? Very simple, I kept it. I didn't ask any question here. So here also same thing. You have to actually share your key learning, what you have learned. Maybe you have 20 points, 30 points, 40 points, whatever you are having, and hands-on whatever you have done. If it is coming okay, means like you have changed the home page, okay, or the background page, okay. You can just take a screenshot. This is one of the activity, okay. So that kind of small things you I want to, okay, whether you can upload here or you can write it down. If it is text only, you can write it down. If it is something having images and all, you can make a document and you can upload the assignments there. Okay. So that is just I
Mm.
thought of sharing because you might be having question in the future that how I can submit the assignment. Well, this is the process. Okay. This is very
Mm.
easy one I've given this time. Okay. So now come, let's go back to the system. Okay, SuccessFactors system. Yeah. Yeah. Go to hub. So whenever we are seeing in the home page, so here we understood how can we enable. Okay. So for the enablement, it is already enabled for us. Can you just go to click upgrade center? In the search for actions or people in the top, there is a search option, search for actions or people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here you just search for upgrade center.
Update or upgrade?
Upgrade center. Okay. This is already done for us, but I will just like to suppose in somebody has not upgraded and also how we can upgrade. So click that upgrade center, first one. I think it went out. Just to type again, upgrade center. Oh no, actually it went to jam. Can you go back again? You type upgrade center, PGR. First one is select. Yes. So here you can see in the right hand side, filter by all modules. So here we do have all the modules. Okay. So here basically what you can do, you can basically whatever has been upgraded or any new features coming up, you can always upgrade. And these are the optional things you can see, optional upgrades, which are mandatory already have been pushed by SAP. Okay, so we don't have to. So for you, you can see important upgrades and recommended upgrades. Both are actually green tick. That means in your system, everything is upgraded. Okay, but there are still in the optional upgrades, there are three things. Okay, but these are not mandatory, these are optional, like creation of a termination notice object, a new pick list or name prefix field, or best practices for health and action tracking. Okay. So I can see this is the last one. Can you just click that? Learn more and upgrade now. Yeah. So any new thing is coming up and which SAP has given. Okay. So this is something you can see if you want, you can, because these are optional one based on your need, you can, okay, you can actually upgrade this. So if you scroll down, there will be a button called upgrade, retry, upgrade now. So somebody has tried, but there are some prerequisite might be, okay, if it is fulfilling, then you will be able to upgrade. So this is the process. We have to, any new application is coming up, which are optional in nature, we can see it is showing congratulations, the system is getting upgraded.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the way we upgrade. Another thing is there. So also you can see view recently completed upgrades. Can you click that link? There are two things, view recently completed upgrades. Yeah. So here you can see, if you search for, you can see V12 homepage. Okay. That too is already upgraded. So you can see it is they're all V12 homepage, SuccessFactors competency library, people profile. Okay. All the things, if you scroll down, these are the things already have been upgraded in your system. Can you scroll down? Which are the recent things have been upgraded? I want to see anything in 2023. Yeah, we can see 2023. The recent features like now that is in progress. That is fine. Like there's something called people connection, dynamic themes. Okay. So these are the new applications which have been upgraded recently. Okay. Similarly, there is something called enable birthday and work anniversary cards on the latest homepage. Okay, which was earlier not there. Okay. So this is something you can also, these are already done for us. Okay, latest goal management. Okay. So these are the different, so people have already upgraded in your system. It's very simple process, but ideally you should know where exactly it is done. And it is done inside the upgrade center. So this is clear and it's very simple process. Okay. And also you can see there is something called undo button in the right hand side. So some of the functionalities, suppose if you want to revert back, okay, and you want to, but I think they give a timeline of 30 days or something like that. Okay, if you're doing it in a test environment, if you're not happy with that functionalities and all, you want to revert. If it is allowing, then you can do that. Undo also. Okay, so that option is there. That option is there. But again, for not everything, but some functionalities, okay, they offer this kind of, okay, options, choice, whether you want to make it or do not want to make it. So this is one thing. For upgrade center is you have to understand what is an upgrade center, right? So now let's move on to the, go back to the previous page. We will see another thing is there called release center. Okay, upgrade center we understood. Suppose you can also filter them by the modules. Okay, so you can see there is a filter by modules option is also there. Whether you want to filter them by modules or if you filter, okay, that also can do. Now coming to release center, this will be like where every 6 months we do have a release. I think it's a little old one, so we cannot see, but in a live environment, definitely once it is getting upgraded and all, so you'll be finding there for every 6 months, there will be new release. And there are two kinds of releases. Whenever any release update happens, there are two kind of features comes in. One is called universal features. Another one is optional features, right? So when I say universal feature, that means irrespective of your country, irrespective of your clients, those are the common functionality which is applicable for all success factor, entire of all of clients of SAP success factor. Okay, but there can be something called optionals. So it depends upon, again depending upon your organization, if you want to update that or you want to do some configuration, SAP will be coming up with some configurations. Those details you will be getting from those tables, or the SAP provides those release. Okay, so this is something we have to understand, that SAP provides all the details. The two kind of features, universal or optional features. Universal are mandate, every organization irrespective, they have to, means SAP will push that, you don't have a choice. Okay, so first of all, they will be putting into those features in the preview instance. Okay, and they will be giving a time frame of 1 month. Okay, once if any issues, customers raise those issues with SAP, and within 1 month, SAP tries to fix those. Okay, and once it is done, it will be live available in the live environment. Okay, and there is no TR required, there is no transport request and everything. Automatically, SAP will be having their timeline, and within that timeline, SAP will push all those new features. Those are universal in nature. Okay, and optional one, SAP will give you a choice whether you want to use that feature or not. Okay, SAP will be giving you a choice, and accordingly, if you want, you can update that. Okay, so that is the understanding here. You got the difference between release center and upgrade center. Upgrade center is basically where you go and upgrade that particular functionalities. Release center is based on your every 6 months. Okay, for success factor, SAP releases new feature, and accordingly, there are certain features which are universal in nature, which will be SAP will be directly doing. You don't have a choice, but there are certain functionalities or features which you have a choice, and if you want, you can configure it. So now you can see, if you click that show all 115, okay, this is a little old one is coming up, but ideally in your system, you will be having the recent one. Okay, so here you can see these are the different actually new features maybe as per this and which module. On the right hand side, when you say solution, that means which component or which module of success factor is belonging to that particular new feature. You can see a lot of things coming up for compensation. Okay, development is technical. Employee central, we have dedicated employee central, lot of things. Okay, SAP has brought in. Okay, so in this way, if you want to read the documentation and community directly from this, suppose you want to learn about a particular feature. Okay, directly from here, you can go to the community or documentation. Can just click that documentation or community, anything for employee central or anything. Yeah. So it will directly redirect to you to help.sap.com. So this from here, if you're having an S user ID, definitely you can log in and you can download those materials, right? Anyway, I will be providing this material, whatever you needed required for this. Okay. But in future, so in company, whenever you're working for an implementation partner or client, they will be providing an S user ID, and using that, you can log into this portal and download those materials. Okay. So that's the understanding. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's go to the SuccessFactors screen again.
So if
We
we
will be
log
learning
in
more.
here in the SAP portal help, so what is the use of login here?
So here you will be able to download the materials from SAP. Okay, so whatever the documentation from SAP or the guide which I have shared with you, right? That homepage guides, you can download a PDF version of it. So
is it like a upgrade ones?
This is yes. So this is a if you are having proper S user ID, generally it is if you're working for an implementation partner or a client where they will be giving you an S user ID, and using that you can log in and you can basically get those details. That's the thing.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, so now okay, you are already having some ID or
I don't know. I'm just checking. So
okay.
I just, yeah, I don't have. I have to register for this.
No,
Yes.
no. You can register, but it can have a limited access. Okay. Generally, if you're using your Gmail ID and all, there will be limited. Maybe every functionalities you cannot have. But if you're having a corporate ID and if it is a S user ID, okay, so there are multiple types of ID, S user ID, P user ID. Okay. So generally, in S user ID only, you will be having full access. Okay. But if P user ID, you will be having limited access. Everything you cannot access there. Okay. So that's the thing. Okay, so now any other question here regarding upgrade center and release center?
No, I'm fine. Yeah.
All right. Okay, now let's go to the basically you have to manage home page. Can you go to the manage home page? Type manage home page in the search bar. In the search bar, in the top, yeah. Manage home page. Go there. So already, I think you have already tried the banner image, that part, right? So now we will be seeing there is something called written as a card. Okay. So you can see a card is there, quick action is there. Can you just click the quick actions? There is a pencil button there in the quick action. Yes. So here, this is already, you know, like whatever we are seeing in our home page, right? And if you do not want a particular, so let's say you do not want to see delegate workflow, okay, or some of the functionality, some of the actions you do not want to showcase in your screen, it will not come. So it's very simple. It just personalize whatever you want. Okay, maybe you are not a performance manager, you do not need that performance related stuff, right? You do not want to add those whatever you do not want, you just uncheck that. Okay, so that is a very simple one. Okay, so this is called quick actions. Quick actions is similar to favorites. Okay, in SAP has
Okay.
whatever you want
So
in the
this,
home page
like
itself.
these ones, we can't save it on the home page.
These are the things you can, because already these are already saved in your home page. Okay, so for that reason it is coming up, isn't it? So if you see, if you uncheck anything, okay, then that will not appear in your home page. That is the functionalities here. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. So now coming to third one is a favorite. So you just click the favorites once again. So favorite means actually some applications, okay? And if you want, okay, so you can make them a favorite. Okay, everyone, suppose you can see position tiles, analytics, training and development. Okay, people have already created some, they are, can you see these are the applications somebody randomly have created, okay, singing event, football results, okay, and they are making it as a on. That means, okay, so they can bring in, and also in the right hand side, there's a plus button. So you can see if you search anything, can you search something there in the search bar and make it favorite and you show me how does it look like? Yeah. Okay, so this is a link actually. Suppose if you want to give it any external link, okay, maybe this is just like making a favorite in your Chrome or whatever that you are using, right? The way we make the favorite there, you can also make any external link also in our home page. Okay, so if you want to make a link, let's say you want to make, can you just search for help.sap.com and can you make that favorite and show me?
Help dot.
Click that plus button first.
Okay.
There is a plus button, yeah. And name you can mention SAP documentation. SAP documentation, and I will be giving you a link. Don't use the help.sap because that you do not have an access. Okay, so rather community.sap.com. Okay, that is you can. Okay, so or you can say SAP community. Okay, and just to enter the link which I'll be sending in the chat. Okay, so just internet. Where is the chart? Yeah. You enter the link which I have sent, community.sap.com. The link you just copy paste from the chat. Yeah, so you just copy this link and paste it in your favorite. Yeah. Then after that.
No, I didn't do. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah.
Okay. Copy that link and you paste it in the URL.
I don't know why this is not working. Control C.
Control C, Control V.
Yeah, that's what it's not coming here.
Is it? Okay, Control V. Yeah, coming down. So now you click that open link in a new window. There is a checkbox. Yeah, so that it will open in new window. It will not navigate in your. And this is also you can give to which group. Suppose if it is giving to everyone, and this is coming when I say target group. That what is the meaning of it? This is basically when I say dynamic groups. So you have already have. So if you select the drop down, what is coming up there? Can you just check it out? So these are different groups people have created randomly. Okay, so if you are suppose you are having a group of HR or HR technology SAP people, only to particular that group you have to give an access. Okay, or let's say finance or HR, whatever. Those groups we will be seeing how to create in the RBP. Okay, role-based permissions. Once you create those groups, actually you can mention here who are the target. Okay, accordingly, only those people will be seeing this link. Okay. Otherwise, it can be also based on it can be based on target group or it can be based on the permission. Suppose if you select the permission roles or group, second radio button, can you just select that permission? Yeah.
No,
So
in case if I want this link to be seen only a particular group, so how can I create that group?
That group creation will be learning in the RBP. Okay, whenever we will be learning the role-based permission, that will be learning. So now we are just selecting the existing group, whatever we are having. Okay. So you can see these are the existing group in the either it is these are different groups have been created or roles have been created by different people. Okay. So you can choose whatever you want, only that particular group or particular target group, okay, based on the roles or group you can see, and only those people will be set up people only will be see. Okay. So you can also have select multiple also. Okay. So that is the understanding here. Got it?
So if for the I want to add it in the tiles, like, in the home screen, you mean?
Yes, it's just to try it and we will check it out in our homepage. How does it look like? Okay. Let's select the dynamic groups there. Select the dynamic groups. It should be, let's make it visible to everyone. Now it is already enabled. That means on. Click save button and go to the homepage. Let's see how does it look like. Go to the homepage of SuccessFactors. Click SAP SuccessFactors, that logo itself, to go to the homepage. Yeah, that's the way. So if you scroll down, can you show me where is that community? SAP community, community.sap.com. Survey for you today, scroll down. Can you see somewhere here?
Document management, is it this one?
Just a minute. No, document management. Second one is org management. So why did it appear? Scroll up, scroll up. Happy summer, SAP, 18 hard, SAP, or this is an organization updates. Okay, go to top again. These are your different cards. So go a little up. These are cards actually for you today, and survey is there. Okay, so how you will be checking? Click favorites. Right, it was in favorite we have clicked it, right? Can you click the favorite button on the right hand side? There is a favorite button. Okay, these are the different favorite. Okay, these are the something here you can see the link where it was there. Just a minute, I'm just checking it out. Favorites available. These are different application at application level. Okay. Can you click that available? What is there in the available? So this is in general. Scroll down. I don't think it will be coming here. Scroll down anywhere. Okay. Okay. So let's go to that once again. So where it was there, I think. Did you remember the name which we have given? It is an safe.
This is community.
Community. But
yeah.
whenever we are giving a name, we have given some other name, right? SAP documentation, something like that we have given, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So can you go to that same screen once again, or where we have created that?
Which screen? Sorry.
The previous screen, which we have seen, where we have created that manage favorite. Yeah. So whenever you're doing a managing favorite, so okay, I think scroll down where we will be seeing that. Scroll down whether it is enabled or not. See that.
SAP documentation.
SAP.
Down it is there
Okay.
on.
Okay. Okay. SAP documentation, everyone. It is for all employees. Okay. Can you just change that button and click the pencil button? Let's see what else is left there because it is already on. It should come. Change button. Is there any date here? I don't see there is any timeline. And open link, SAP documentation. Is there any space in that HTTPS before HTTPS? Is there any space? Can you check? I don't think. Can you try that? No, right?
No, I think is it after .com? Do we have any slash over there?
No, that is fine. That doesn't matter. So ideally the SAP
Yeah.
documentation, so it should come there, right? Okay, so you just save it once again. Let's check it out. Otherwise, what you can do, log off and log in again. That's the best way. Generally happens. Otherwise, I don't know whether it doesn't take much time, but log off and log in again. Can you try that? Very simple one, but it is not coming. We need to check it out.
Shall I log out?
Log out and log in again. Yeah, log in again. Go to scroll down.
No.
SAP, okay, document management. Okay, so now then we have to little bit wait. Let's see tomorrow. Okay, but ideally it should come immediately. I don't know what is the stopping at, right? Can you just scroll up again and go to that favorite button? I don't think it will be coming there. It is a managing favorite. Okay, can you go to that favorite section and right hand side? Can you search for that SAP documentation? SAP.
No.
No, that available. Go to the available and search for that.
Yeah,
it is coming
there.
now. Now we make it favorite here. There is a star button, right? Okay, I didn't. I was surprised why it is not coming here. Make it star and you click that link there. Okay, click that link. It will be redirecting to that community.sap.com. Okay, this is a very simple thing. Okay, but this is how we do it. Okay, suppose if you want to make any favorite application, okay, any application to be using frequently, that is the way we basically make it a favorite. Okay. So this is simple one, and it will not be coming in the below section. These are the different other sections. So you can see these are called organizational updates, and these are called some other category. We'll be seeing that. Well, those details you can explore in the other guide. So I'm just telling one of the things how you can change in the here. Okay. Now, other than that, we will be seeing some other functionalities here. Okay. So the next one is editing. Suppose if you want any kind of a custom card, okay, how do you change those card? Okay, so how you can see, because when I say card, which other card can you tell me? Just scroll down.
Card. What is the card? I didn't get that.
Whatever you are seeing here, right? These are actually literally called card. Okay, for you today.
The white
So
boxes,
looks like a card, right? White boxes. Yeah. It looks like sticky notes and all like that. They call it a card. And for that, how do we change? Can you go back to the manage homepage again? Let's learn how to create a new card. Suppose you want to create a new card. Okay. So go to the manage homepage. Manage homepage. Yeah. So here there is something called organizational updates in the card. Yeah. So there are 3 types of card, whatever varieties you are seeing. One is a survey and organizational updates. And third one is a supplemental tasks. Okay. So let's first see the survey. What is there in the survey? Can you just open that line item? So any kind of survey, if the company is doing any kind of a pulse survey, so people have randomly created this kind of a survey. Okay, you can see one of that. So you just can you just select the last one, 2024 card. Okay. Okay. So what it is saying, actually, it will be supporting maximum 5. Okay. In the top, you can see the warning. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It is be saying that you will be at max. You can have only 5. Okay, at a time. Suppose if you want to do something,
delete them?
Can you just delete any of this? Okay, and you create your own. Let's see what does it look like. Delete any of this thing. Yeah, click OK. Yeah. Now click plus. Now the plus button is activated in the right hand side. Can you click that? Yes. So here what you can do. Okay, so give a title. Maybe pulse survey. How employees are feeling. Okay, can give a pulse survey.
What is it? Sorry.
Pulse, P-U-L-S-E. Most of the organizations that do
pulse. Okay.
Pulse survey to understand employees' actually current status and all those things, how they are feeling. Okay, all those things. The description also just for the timing, just enter, right? Same thing, copy paste. And let's say that survey doesn't actually go for year and year or month and month, right? You have a time frame. Okay, let's say that survey is valid from let's say 15th of March till 15th of April. Okay, so that time frame you can give it here. Okay, whenever adding the survey date range, you can give it here.
Okay, not now.
Not now, maybe future date. Mostly the future date you can give it.
So I have to enable it on this one or not? Enable. I have done enable.
That is fine. So you have to enable it. But whenever actually we do not have present, we do not have a survey in place. Okay. What we can do for the time you can give some link, but ideally, what will happen? You have to give a proper survey link. So let's say your company is using Qualtrics. Okay, Qualtrics is a survey product. Or as simple as Google Form. Also, we can create a survey. Or in Microsoft Forms, you can create a survey or a Survey Monkey. There are so many options are there. If your company is using any of those URL, okay, any of those product, you can just give that link, and the survey, if it is applicable for all employees, you can select the dynamic groups and choose everyone, all the employees. Or if you are very selective about a particular groups or people, only those people you can the group or roles you can give it. Okay, so you just for the time being, you can just give today's date. Yeah, any question here?
Yeah, so what is the URL? So what is it like something like for the survey URL, you mean for the charts or something?
Yes. So let's say you have attended a training program. Okay, definitely SuccessFactors its own inbuilt training feedback form. But I'm just saying that let's say your LMS is not implemented and your organization is conducted a training or leadership training. Okay, and you have attended that training, and post the training, your organization has asked to fill up the survey form. Okay, either they can send an email or they will be asking go to SuccessFactor, and within next one week in the homepage we have activated that feedback. So feedback survey that is very simple example. And the feedback survey, they will be asking questions like how was the you must have attended those, you attended a training program, how was the trainer, what was the content, is there anything we can improve? Okay, so those kind of questions will be there, and you have to, once it is there in that URL, actually you have to go to the system and you have to fill up the survey. So that can be, or you, instead of sending an email, your organization may ask you to go to the SuccessFactors homepage. That is a use case I'm saying. This is a practical example.
So like within within internal.
Yes, within the internal. Yeah, basically these are all internal facing applications, right? And that can be done. Okay. So mostly in your or for all the employees, okay, that kind of survey can be designed. Okay, and it can be given in the your thing. Okay, so in this card, you can, this is called a card, one of the card. Okay, you can include survey. Okay, this is one of the examples. There can be many examples, but this is one of the practical examples where you can add a survey. And this will be pop up in your screen based on the timeline, whatever you have set in the date range. Let's say it is applicable for only 1 week. Okay, so then you can set it up. Okay, so as a survey, into the date range, you can maintain that from 15th of March till, let's say, 22nd of March. Okay, so we just for the timing, you can just edit for 1 week starting from today. And if you're putting in the future data, then it will be on that particular date, it will be appearing, not before that, right? So you can put it like 22nd or something like that, right? Now in the URL for the time being, okay, so maybe let me check if I'm having a one. Otherwise, let's say, okay, so maybe for the time being, Qualtrics online survey platform. Maybe some random link also for the time you can give it, and let's see how does it behave in the your survey. Okay, so you can put the same thing, community.sap.com for the time being. You can control V. Okay. HTTPS you have to include.
Oh, okay, yeah.
HTTPS:// yes. Now you just save it. Whether you're able to save it. No.
Yeah.
Okay, now the card has been added. Now just show me how does the survey look like in the home page. Okay, so go to the home page, go to the survey. There is a section called survey. First of all, we have quick actions, then we have approvals. Then you scroll down, we will be having something called survey. So you can see why it is not appearing there. Can you click the view all? There is a view all option. View all. Okay.
Yeah.
So here you can see all the survey. So which is our survey? Scroll down. Pulse survey, right?
Yeah.
Just click that. And there is a 3 dot for every survey. Did you observe there is a 3 dot? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you click automatically,
it will updates, huh?
Yes, yes. So can you go back to the main page again? There is a 3 dot. You just observe that. For every survey, there are 3 dots. Can you see in the right bottom corner? Can you click that 3 dot? 3 dot, what is coming up? Yeah, so you can see, let's say you want to don't do it today. You can remind, if you say remind me tomorrow, then it will be coming tomorrow. Okay. And if you want to, okay, this is not applicable for me, you can also dismiss it. Okay, click dismiss, it will disappear from your home page. Okay. So in this way, you can manage whatever is, let's say, applicable, not applicable. You can control your home page in this way as an end user. Okay. So this is a very simple thing. So survey is one of the important one. Okay. So any question here? Simple one.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Yeah.
Yeah. So now again, go back to the manage home page again. We will see some other applications there. So the limit is here 5. Okay, we cannot have a 5 more than 5 survey. Do not want people to have overwhelm. Okay, so now go to that.
So in case is it only the limit is 5? Then can we delete them? If it is for others also. So if others have created some other surveys, so can we delete that in case if it is not under the manageable time? So can we delete that?
Yes, yes, you can delete that. So again, depends actually what is actually relevant for your organization, if it is important one and all, right? Because now in your system, we are given a super admin access. Okay, so it is, you can do a lot of things. But again, you may not be having that kind of access as an employee, right? So that is again depends upon the permissions and of which you will be seeing later on. Okay, but whenever you are creating a survey, it is a SAP has given this many limits only, cannot have a more than 5. Okay, but that is again, if any external link only if you are providing. But if whenever any kind of internal survey happens, SAP provides a different one. In LMS, we do also, there are other products in SAP called Qualtrics. Okay, those feedbacks generally come to you as an email. Okay, and through that email, you have to submit those surveys directly. Okay, so that's the thing. Got it?
Okay.
So now let's go to the manage homepage again. Click manage homepage, means type manage homepage in the actions bar. We will be seeing another one. Survey we understood. Now we will be seeing those another card we will be seeing. So there are 3 cards we have to see. First one is your, we have seen the survey one. Another is the organizational updates. So organizational updates, what can be the organizational update? If you have seen any organizations, okay, any kind of announcement happens. Let's say in your organization, so there is some new thing, new initiative has come up. Okay.
Any new employee, any new hire, like employee has joined or something.
It can be, let's say the campus, you have recruited some 100 people from the campus and you are just going to welcome them. Or let's say your organization has participated in some of the award ceremony and your organization has won best place to work for. Okay, that is a very proud moment for every employee, right? That kind of ceremony you have, your HR department, they have attended and they want to announce publicly. Okay, or recently we had International Women's Day, and then you want to, some guest came, okay, to your organization, they give a talk, okay, or there is some well-being session is coming up, okay, so we can give alert, or you can see, give an update that it is an upcoming, you stay tuned. Okay, so this can be anything. Okay, so here whatever you can see the top, it is saying you can add up to 100 custom cards. Okay, this is again 100 up to 100, but people can see up
16
to
of them.
16 of them. That is something you have to be careful. And they see the top 16 active cards that are visible to them in the order below. Okay, and to change the order of this card, can drag and drop with a mouse or use the more actions menu. Okay, so in this screen, whatever you are seeing here, okay, you can see there is a number called 78. Okay, if you scroll down, what else is there? Can you see?
Nothing. I can't.
Nothing is there. Okay.
No.
So now here you can see there is something called people have a created folder like this. So can you just create a basically SAP or any of the folder you go? Let's go there. Any of the folder here, SAP or something like that. Can you go there? If you click that, can you click that folder? What is
it's
coming
not
up?
opening. No.
Double click on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see in that folder we have 2 things. Okay, 2 card, HCM and Happy Summer, like that. Okay, and active period always, that means it will be appearing means all the time, and it is already enabled here. Okay, so that means these are the different card here. Okay, suppose if you want to create your own card, in the top you can see there is something called add card. Can you click that in the top, add card option? Yeah. So whenever you're adding a card, maybe some of the examples which I have given to you. So these are the 4 steps actually. So let's say your card name is going to be best place to work for. Okay, or award, your company award ceremony, you can write it down in a simple way. Okay, award ceremony. Okay. And description, I think it's an optional one. You can skip it. Click next. Already you have enabled. That means it's on. Click next. So there are 4 steps. First step is general. You just maintain it. In the card, actually here, how does that card will be looking like? Okay. So here you can give whether it is a small card or it is a graphic iconic card. You can put it here, and you can give some same title here. Okay. And later on you can experiment around it. But time for the timing, I'm just saying that you can put the same title, subtitle, like that. Okay, best place to work for, or to your award winning, your organization who have won particular award, proud moment for organization. So we can just mention that. In the last section, you can have something called thumbnail. Thumbnail means it is just like in YouTube, you have my steps in, they use a term called thumbnail. Okay, how does it look like? Okay, even if before, because to attract people, sometimes people use very fancy thumbnail. Okay, so if it's some picture, you can put the thumbnail, but ideally the size of whatever they are mentioning, it should be the size of that picture. Okay, any picture you can put it for the timing, any scenery picture or anything which you are having. Okay, the timing you can put it here.
Okay.
That is fine. So whatever you're writing here, now you can also preview how does it look like. You can see the title is written in the right hand side,
Yeah.
proud moment. And this is whenever you're putting this image, it will be looking like this. So for people, this is how the card will be looking like. Okay. So you can have a preview. And if you want to adjust anything, you can always adjust, right? So now, can you write some subtitle also there, the below title?
Yeah.
Write something and go to the next button. Click next button.
What is it I need to write? Subtitles.
Anything you can write, like it's uh, winning something, or okay, winning. Okay, so now you just click next. Okay, so here the navigation. So where exactly it will be, means the target. You can see there is something called target. There is something called your
Pop over, yeah.
width actually. Okay, where it will be appearing, whether it will pop over, it will appear, or it will be appearing as an email. Okay, so these are different things you will be getting. Okay, so you can choose for now pop over. That is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So the template actually that is fine. Click OK. So this is a kind of a wireframe. We call it a template. How means how it will be appearing in the overall page, navigation setup. Now go to the next button. Click next. Is it coming?
It's not highlighting.
Scroll down. I think there are more things. There are more things here. Scroll down. Okay. So here it will be. Suppose in the content you write. So scroll down more. Okay. Scroll down. So you can see. You can also have some text here. Okay. You can write down something here. Content. Okay. And maybe write down the same thing there. Award or something like that. You can write it down. Some kind of news or announcement. Okay. You can write it down. Yeah. And if you want to make it a rule based, there is a button there. Okay, so if you select that, you can just switch on that rule base. Let's see how what is coming there.
Yeah, I think now it's there. Oh, next.
Yeah, scroll up. So, okay, now it is coming, right? Okay, now it is fine. Okay, so now actually, you can see we have created a card where on the process of creating a card and target group, it is very similar in the survey tool we have seen, isn't it? And that we have seen, and this is same thing. Okay, which group actually it will be visible, right? So now coming to the folder. So now we have seen there are 5 or 6 folder. So instead of naming in this folder like this, you can click the plus button and create your own folder. Okay, so there's a plus button there. Yeah, click that and give your own name or any name whichever you like. And
shall I give this one?
Yeah, I can. It is optional up to you, whatever you want to give. The main target is we have to see the same thing in the system. And the target group, you can make it everyone, all employees. Okay, so active period, make it always active period. That is fine. Okay. And Okay. Suppose if you want this, suppose if you want to see this number of days before start date, suppose if you have to showcase it's before 7 days and after 14 days, it should appear. So those kind of rules also based on the setting, you can do it, right? So this is again, if you want to put it a date range, you can do it. So all the optionals, all the options choices are given here, and you can accordingly do that. Okay, so now can you just go up that rule you have? Okay, that is fine. So it is fine. So now you have already checked it out, and you choose your folder. Okay, so because now we are choosing Sanket folder, but you have to choose your folder now. Click that drop down, choose SAP, okay, or SAP documentation. Yeah. Now click save. Okay. Okay. So for performance, publicly viewed. Okay, that's fine. Click. Now the card is added. Okay. So now you go to the home page and show me how where actually it will be there, where that card will be appearing. Show me that.
Yeah, in organizational updates.
Yes. These are your folders, isn't it?
Yes. I don't know. Organizational updates. Is it, did we save under Sanket? This one, SAP.
No. You have chosen your, right? So scroll down.
SAP documentation, but I didn't get that.
Yes. Scroll down.
That's it.
Okay. That's it. It's not coming. Okay. Again,
No.
it is playing with us. Let's see once again. Okay. Scroll. Okay. Image. It is not SAP. It is one of the things coming up. Okay. Similarly, these are already have been created by some other people, but we don't see it ours, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Homepage pagination, OM, document management. This will be okay. Again, we what again go back to that. Oh, I forgot what card name we have given, but it is not appearing anywhere. Anyway. So what we
card
can
name
do
is awards, I think we have.
yeah, just to check it out, what name we have given. Yeah.
So where should I go that? Is it awards?
No. Can you go there? Let's see.
Where?
Is it awards we have given? Award with the name we have given is awards. Is it not? All right. We have already created a folder, right? But the folder itself is not coming. Scroll down. Let's check it out. Otherwise, what you can do, SAP documentations, there is a 3 dot in the right hand side. Move folder. What option is coming? Can you just click that move folder? Click position 1. Okay. So click position 1. Yeah. Now you check it out. Go to the SAP homepage. Because this is the way the order you can see, because now it was in the below one, you can make an order of it. For you today, scroll down, folder. Okay, still it is not coming, is it? 5 SAP patches, SAP K.
No, that's it.
No, right? Okay. So then we cannot do it anything now. Okay, so what we can do, so you can sign off and log in again. Okay, if it is coming well and good. Otherwise, this one I will be giving as a homework. Okay, you have to do research a little bit. Okay, then we will see that again tomorrow. But this is a few examples which I have given, but you can play around it. And same thing has been explained in your entire that manage homepage documentation, which I told to you, right? So these are the different examples you can try, and then there are some more examples are given in your that document. Okay, so just go through that document. Okay,
is it is it in this one? You mean?
Yes. So it is in that. What I will do, homepage admin in the resource section. Okay, you can find it out and you can start doing that.
Is it in a homepage admin?
It is a homepage admin. This will be a document. But what I will do, this is a readable, but you cannot download it. I'll be giving you an option to download as well. Okay, so you can download it as well. Okay.
No, what is that I need to create? Is it that I need to create a card or
whatever is exercises are, whatever exercises you are seeing, whatever possible, you can do that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so tell me give me, what all I have to create so that I'll make a note of it and do.
No. Actually, this is having the entire 206 pages, whatever we are having, right? So you can go to the document, okay, so initially from beginning, because also you have to read the concept also, right? Because whatever I have taught, okay, and accordingly you have to just read through those documentations, okay? And then there will be some path also, like there should be some concept, there should be some do's and don'ts, okay, which is required for you to understand the entire product, right? So initially, I will just say that you go through it, and already some things already we have done, like let's say to-do list of particular things we have already done. Okay, when it comes to the latest homepage, few things already we have done, like to-do list or that survey we have done it. Okay, and there are certain things also you can see there are some best practices also might be given. So this is both a concept theoretically plus all the things will be there.
Okay.
Got it? Yeah. So go through it. And if you face any challenges or if you are finding any difficulty, let me know. We will be connecting again tomorrow. But tomorrow, we'll just go through this. We will not be spending much time here, but I will. This you can carry on the activity. Tomorrow we'll be going for people profile, the next one. But this one you can carry on whatever the hands-on here.
So is this a main topic or still we haven't started main topic?
This is your actually part of your platform fundamentals, which you should know before we go to the employee central. This is actually the not main topic. The main topic we have not started yet. Main topic starts from data modeling, okay, which is a technical topic. Okay, but before we go there, at least I want to do some this kind of a hands-on activity. At least you are familiar with the system. Okay, so the front end. Okay, maybe these are the common things will be coming across in your project. Okay, if you are working, okay, then these are the common things, and we will be go for other one.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
then we will stop here and practice it, and also the troubleshoot it wherever you're getting as many as issues you are getting, just to try it out. Okay, then we'll
so
connect
what time
again tomorrow?
NILADRI?
So again, I will tell you, so around same time or half an hour plus or minus. Okay, I will tell you. So as per my current schedule, I can see this is just a minute. I'll stop recording.